There's a kind of anxiety that doesn't look dramatic. It doesn't always come with shaking hands, racing breath, or visible panic. Sometimes it looks like a normal life. You wake up, you go to work, you answer messages, you smile when you need to, you keep moving. And from the outside, everything seems fine. But inside, your mind is constantly alert. Your body never fully relaxes, and even in quiet moments, you still don't feel peace. This is what many people experience as silent anxiety. It hides in routines. It hides in habits. It hides in the way you think, react, and carry yourself through the day. And because it doesn't always look obvious, many people live with it for years without ever realizing what's really happening. In this video, we're going to explore the signs you may have silent anxiety. The kind that often goes unnoticed but slowly drains your energy, your clarity, and your peace. And by the end, you may understand yourself in a way you never have before. One of the clearest signs of silent anxiety is this strange contradiction. You appear calm on the outside, but inside your thoughts never stop moving. You may sit quietly in a room. You may seem composed. You may even be the person others describe as relaxed. But internally it's different. Your mind keeps scanning, replaying conversations, predicting outcomes, imagining worst-case scenarios, overanalyzing even the simplest moments. And the exhausting part is, it becomes so normal that you stop noticing how tense you really are. You don't always feel anxious in the dramatic sense. You just feel mentally busy all the time, like your brain is always running in the background, even when nothing is wrong. And over time, that creates a kind of invisible fatigue, not because you're doing too much physically, but because your mind never gets permission to rest. Another sign of silent anxiety is constant exhaustion, and not the kind that sleep easily fixes. You wake up tired, you move through the day tired, you sit down and you still feel tired. Sometimes it doesn't even make sense. You may not have done anything physically intense. You may not have even had a stressful day, but your body still feels heavy. That's because anxiety doesn't only live in your thoughts, it lives in your nervous system. When your body stays subtly on guard for hours, or even days, it burns energy, a lot of it. Even if you're not having a visible breakdown, your body may still be living in a low-grade survival mode. That constant inner tension can show up as brain fog, heaviness, low motivation, emotional numbness, or difficulty focusing. And many people mistake it for laziness. But sometimes, you're not lazy. You're just exhausted from being internally tense all the time. A message, a look, a pause in someone's voice, a mistake you made 3 days ago. For someone with silent anxiety, small things rarely stay small. Your mind grabs onto them and turns them into something bigger. You replay what you said, you wonder what they meant. You imagine what might happen next. You create scenarios that may never happen. And what makes this so difficult is that it often feels productive. It feels like being careful, being self-aware, being responsible, being prepared. But in reality, it can become a form of mental self-torment, because overthinking creates the illusion of control while quietly stealing your peace in the process. And the worst part, the more you overthink, the less safe you feel. Not because danger is real, but because your mind keeps rehearsing it. For many people with silent anxiety, rest doesn't feel like rest. In fact, it can feel uncomfortable. You finally sit down. You have free time. Nothing urgent is happening. And instead of feeling peace, you feel uneasy. You feel like you should be doing something, like you forgot something, like something bad might happen, like you're wasting time, like you're falling behind. This happens because your nervous system may have become so used to tension. That calm starts to feel unfamiliar. And when calm feels unfamiliar, the mind can interpret it as unsafe. So even in moments that should feel peaceful, you struggle to fully let go. Not because you don't want peace, but because your body has forgotten how to trust it. Silent anxiety doesn't always make people loud or reactive. Sometimes it does the exact opposite. It makes you stay quiet, avoid confrontation, suppress what you feel, say, "It's fine," when it's not. Keep the peace at your own expense. From the outside, this can look like maturity, like calmness, like emotional control. But often it's fear. Fear of rejection, fear of tension, fear of being misunderstood, fear of making things worse. So instead of expressing discomfort, you swallow it. And that stress doesn't disappear. It just moves inward, into your chest, into your thoughts, into your sleep, into your body. And over time, you become someone who looks peaceful, but feels overwhelmed inside. Another powerful sign of silent anxiety is living in mental preparation mode. You don't just think about the future, you rehearse it. You prepare for conversations, mistakes, rejection, bad news, awkward moments, things going wrong. You may script what you'll say, replay what could happen, plan how to respond to events that may never even occur. And again, this can feel like being smart, like being ready. But there's a difference between preparation and living in constant anticipation of danger. When your mind is always preparing for impact, it never truly feels safe in the present. And that means even ordinary life can feel emotionally heavy, not because something bad is happening right now, but because your mind keeps acting like it might. And maybe the most painful sign of all is this: people think you're fine, but deep down you know you're not. Everyone around you thinks you're okay because you function, you show up, you handle responsibilities, you don't make a scene, you keep it together. And because of that, your pain becomes invisible. People assume you're strong, stable, calm, unbothered. But deep down, you know how much energy it takes just to appear normal. You know how much you carry in silence. You know how often you feel overwhelmed in private. You know how many thoughts never leave your head. And that can be one of the loneliest parts of silent anxiety, when the world only sees your composure, but never the cost of maintaining it. If you recognized yourself in several of these signs, that doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means there may be something happening inside you that deserves attention, understanding, and compassion. Silent anxiety is difficult precisely because it hides so well. It doesn't always scream, it whispers. It shows up in exhaustion, in overthinking, in emotional tension, in the inability to fully rest, in the pressure to always seem okay. And the first step toward healing is not pretending it isn't there. It's noticing it, naming it, and finally understanding that what you've been carrying in silence has been affecting you more than you realized. Sometimes the most important battles are the ones no one else can see. And finally understanding that what you've been carrying in silence has been affecting you more than you realized. Sometimes the most important battles are the ones no one else can see.